Hello, friends. It's time for another episode of The Vampire Lestat. All right, let's watch. Oof.
Previously on The Vampire Lestat.
Oh, okay. It's Lestat.
You sound like you need to be a vampire.
Like, look at her. She's loving it.
What does he know about?
I knew her.
I knew she's gonna do something with Louis.
There is one thing that I most fear above all else, and that is loneliness. Just take this
Loneliness.
feeling away.
Plenty of brooms down the street at the Mayfair Sisters.
This is so Mayfair sister.
I called her Claudia.
I made you turn
Oh my god.
Pushed her into the darkness.
Wait, what's about to happen in this episode? Where is this?
You are listening to The Failures, album 52,
Is that a coffin?
side A.
At the intersections of my many selves, the stutterer, the ape, the keeper,
Oh, this is his place.
the recluse.
I'm sorry, I'm pulling the phone into
rockstar.
his. Oh my god. What's that? It's just, it's so fascinating. I know I'm only a minute in, my god. But number one, him pulling the phone into his coffin, hilarious, just visually. It's just so fascinating comparing this version that we're seeing of Lestat with especially like season 1, where I'm just like, for a man who seemed, or at least we were told, in some ways had a lot of like disdain for humans and for humanity, he really cares what humans think about him. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's almost, I don't know, it's so funny because it's like, I forget who was telling him, was it Gabriella? That like, oh, the vampires are like loving it, like they feel seen by you or whatever. But I'm just like, it seems like he really just cares. I don't know, he just really cares about like what humans think of him in a way that's so fascinating. But anyway, I just read the first sentence of this review, the first paragraph. Beau Ridley should spend the rest of his life in prison. He also saved us from a second album from the Vampire Lestat. That is so mean. My god.
There is a period of stasis.
Oh,
hibernation
this
in
is
shabby
so
robe.
sad.
At the time, I thought
Cabbage.
it was on the goodbye box of Loustat.
68.
I was back in my halfway home of Montreal, back in hiding across the street from
Is that how
my
French
vampire
people say
band,
Montreal?
rehearsing a memorial show for myself and the vampiric ears I had reworked the album for. 2 years
Wait,
before,
so the album hasn't been
now a
released?
dark-gifted quartet, and the vampire Alex became the muted center of our haunted reunion.
The Vampire Alex? So did he actually
City's
turn all of
already
them?
swamped vampires.
He turned
See
all
you
of
at
them.
rehearsal.
Wow.
Hello there. Me again.
Who's that?
If I get on that plane.
Who is that? Mary
I was
Rick?
just listening to your voice message.
Wait, who is this?
For the disastrous movement, the Great Conversion.
Yeah, I assume so.
And now 50,000
What is this?
vampires were descending upon Montreal to hear me sing it live.
Oh.
Lestat's final gift, my new distraction. Who next? How next? I was tying off loose ends.
Yeah, that's true. Now he has
coming
to...
out of a coma, feeling
Like, now what is his life gonna be?
alive.
I don't think we should do this.
Huh?
It's a bad idea.
Huh? Wait. They're back together?
Cancel the dinner?
Not the dinner, her.
Oh, the bad idea. He's come all this way for the concert.
Also a bad idea. Cancel that.
who?
50.
Cancel the dinner, cancel the reckoning. Let's stay inside and answer the begging doorbell.
Oh, I guess it's Halloween as well.
Dropped 50
Oh
songs
my
today.
god! I hate this.
I liked him in Degrassi.
Why was Louis watching Degrassi? That's my question. Louis, at that point, at the time, oh wait, hold on, I gotta do the math. At the time where Degrassi came out, let me see, I was watching Degrassi in middle school, like the next generation, where Jimmy, wheelchair Jimmy, I think I was in middle school, and so like 2007, so we met him in like 1920 something, whatever. This man's over 100 years old. Why are you watching Degrassi? Why are you watching Degrassi The Next Generation? Enough to develop an opinion on Aubrey Drake Graham. Louis, I want to know, oh my god. You know how, okay, this is going to be for makers of The Vampire Lestat. You know how President Obama used to do those lists of like top 100 songs of the year to understand like what media he was consuming. I like want to know that, but for these two, over the course of like the past like 150 years, do they watch Game of Thrones? Like I want to know what their like, I don't know what their tastes are. It'd be cute if they like came out with like a Louis playlist to show like all of the music that Louis would have on his Spotify as of today. Or even just like, I don't know, like would Louis have a letterbox? Like I don't, this is just, I need someone to make this. I just need someone to make this, and I want it to be like vetted, and I want this to be real. Because why is Louis watching Degrassi Next Generation? Okay, anyway, sorry. I'm getting distracted.
I don't like witches. I don't get on with them. You reached out to the worst kind of witch.
Oh, wait. What witch? Okay. Oh, like the Mayfair witches. Okay, I didn't watch the show, so I don't really know the references.
Everybody hated him.
James Carville.
It had been months since he called me in a panic. Fraudia, as I call him.
Fraudia. Love that.
They're gonna kill half this city when you're done singing.
I didn't start it.
No, you're the face of it now.
Pay the 5 loss.
Wow.
I guess Rox agrees with me.
Then they're here to see me.
Oh, Lestat. Unfortunately, he's allowing his ego to supersede logic at this point, and he's just like, is this potentially dangerous for all of vampire kind? Sure. But it's gonna be like 50,000 adoring fans. Like, how could I not? You know, it's like, Lestat, come on.
Venmoing Fraudia.
I did it once, blocked the number.
And then you picked up when she called you from
I didn't know it was her.
I knew you absolutely knew.
Wait, so she's like continuously reaching out to him even though he's like, actually, I'm done with this. She's actually the one pursuing him now. Fraudia.
Maybe Claudia would like a goodbye with you, too.
Why are you being nice? I don't like it. It's catastrophic coincidence.
Oh, they're having dinner at his restaurant. Damn, Louis is busy.
Very nice to have your attendance tonight. Your guest has already arrived.
Louis. It's like, eat the rich, sure. But like, save him for me. I'm just kidding. Okay. There's just something about Louis, dude. I can't get over it. What's happening with the witches? I feel like I'm...
Taylor and Travis.
Oh my god. How timely.
Please, turn Larry down.
And we
R.I.P. Wait, shut the fuck up. They're doing the interview with him together? Oh my god.
Category 3. What did you say to him after a 77-year ghosting?
Okay, the reunion,
I
wow.
don't remember exactly. Yeah, I was just pretending to understand what you said.
Same. Just did a lot of nodding.
Okay, y'all.
I have an
Okay.
ending for my doc. Give me something.
It was enough that he showed up.
Was love the reason why you and Armand never saw any of my gotchas coming? I appreciate you respecting my privacy, Louis.
Is he sunburned?
Is the 3 out of 10 from Pitchfork easing the
Yikes.
transition from niche rocker to dark monarch?
This is also so crazy to see. Like, through the eyes of Daniel, seeing the two of them together after hearing about what their relationship dynamic was for so long. Like, it's his first time really bearing witness to it. Well, maybe not the first time, but because it seemed like they already had conversations like this before. But like, I don't know, like, it just feels like, whoa, like we're seeing the two of them, like the true individuals together. So I guess maybe this is still Lestat's retelling. I don't know, but it's just sort of a different version of the two of them compared to like Louis' version of them, is all.
Gentlemen, compliments of the chef. And amuse-bouche. Francine Lucienne Lachapelle.
Who's this?
She is, in fact, a distant descendant of the Liancourt line.
What? This is kind of weird.
You still fanging Sophia?
Oh, he's gonna bring it up. Oh, he's gonna bring it up. Oh, he's gonna bring it up. Oh, Daniel.
Has he met her yet?
I'm gonna meet her tonight, I think.
Oh, God.
Sophia, he met her in the 1980s. I can
Oh,
see
God.
her in those
What is with the
Okay,
tan?
I'm not tripping. I was like, what's
Did
up
you
with his skin?
indulge and overshoot your coffin again?
Oh, God. He's still having
Seeing
issues, dude.
someone. Fog of love.
The tan of whatever you...
Oh, I know. Because remember, Armand said, hey, I can help, you know, in his desperate attempt to be like, I love you. I can help you. I can help you learn how to walk in the sun. That's why he's getting sunburned.
Daniel Malloy. Shared exes, abandoned offspring, all those things.
Oh my gosh.
He seemed off.
Dan. Always. He's an awkward vamp. He has that you think you're better than me chip on him. And we are. It is exhausting to pretend otherwise. Could you feel him trying to read our minds?
Okay, I was wondering if he was. Did he? Who's this? Oh shit.
Come on.
No.
Give him the taste. Why not?
But wait,
Sure, would you mind?
isn't he supposed to be dead? Or are these vampires? He loves this. Oh no, they are vampires. It would make his life actually a lot easier. This sounds bad. Like, Lestat would actually thrive in the, like, post-Great Conversion world. Because then he doesn't have to pretend to be someone else and have a new identity. He can just continue being himself. Because he's like, well, yes, I'm a vampire. And so are you.
You really have done something. Congratulations.
Wow, finally.
Instant coffee.
Finally he's giving Lestat what he wants. Oh. What was that?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, I'll risk it.
When you arrived in Paris...
Is it the you and me and you thing?
And I walked with you and Armand along the same.
Oh, okay.
You also ate a photograph.
I forgot about that.
Was that your psyche turning up?
Guilt?
How's he?
See me too? Those years?
No. He's literally seeing
Sounds
you.
might have shook loose a moment.
You're right. He's definitely.
This is it. This is your thing. You
Memories
say,
from
hey,
me when
Louis,
you
I used to
say
be on stage. I played a heartthrob named Lilio. Me and my ex-boyfriend started Murderous Theater Company together.
I wanted to live with you like I had been dragged out of the bayou, gills to lungs for you.
Ooh! I just saw the next line. I'm glad they're finally addressing this. It's been so long, but I'm happy because it's like, especially because I'm just like thinking about, I think there was some line from, was it Lestat to Daniel about like, oh, I definitely told Louis about my mother, but, you know, I guess he forgot. Or I told him about the scars, but, you know, I guess he left that out of the book. Like, Lestat was making it seem as though Louis was, like, leaving out selective pieces of information about Lestat's background and backstory that he did tell Louis. But I think this just, like, validates that, like, Louis just like, oh, no, you were literally hiding things about yourself our entire relationship.
My voice I could fuck.
I know.
Actually, that's not fair. She was a good time. And the book's prose reveled in making her smaller than she was.
Oh my gosh.
Justice for Antoinette.
I have the blood of Akash. No, it ain't the blood. It's what you do with the blood.
Are you opening vampire gymnasiums next? Vampire equinox? It's what you do with the blood.
See, it's like, seems like this makes me, like, I'm like, yeah, that's why they were together for decades. Sorry. I know it was fraught. Whatever. They're both fucked up people. But I see it. I'm sorry. I'm a Loustat fan, unfortunately.
I'm a monster.
No. Just seeing them as a duo now, I just love it.
That's her.
Oh my god. I can't believe.
You'll do fine.
Oh my gosh. But see, that's the thing. He's still hiding things. He's still not telling him the truth about this woman. Ugh. Lestat, you need to tell people.
Buonasera.
I know she's...
Oh, handsome man.
I hope she does not try to sleep with him.
We need to rehearse.
Oh my god, he's like meeting his mom and doesn't even know. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is crazy.
It's hard being him.
Oh my, look at the look, that lingering look.
You the one putting the show together?
One of many.
I feel like Louis also, I'm like, is he low-key fishing? Is he trying to figure some stuff out? Is he still doing work for the Talamasca? What's going on here?
Doesn't matter what I think. He's gonna do what he's gonna do.
The little spins are so funny.
And why is that?
They are coming from all over the world.
Oh,
Dubai, Paris,
and they may want to kill you.
Detroit. You have many admirers, but also others.
That is true. Dubai, Paris, Detroit.
I think he'd be hurt if I didn't show.
I think he'd be more hurt if you were hurt.
Okay, Miss Manipulation.
You should stand by me. I will protect you.
All right, enough of that. Let's rehearse.
Was that not part of the set?
If we're gonna do this one or not, Mr. Dulac. Mademoiselle.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
Here calls it a, what did you call it?
Dick salt.
And the vampire Tough Cookie, she's on the fence. Sam does not get a vote. The vampire Alex.
Here's the thing. Alex with the vampire eyes, hot.
For a brutal song.
This is, oh, so uncomfortable.
I can feel it.
And which song is this?
The pull of my thread from a distant restless head.
Oh, he's singing to you, man. I can't handle that this is happening. He's doing his dress rehearsal for his big show. And Louis is right there. Who is he singing about, though? Because there could be multiple people on the other end of that thread. Or is he singing to both of them? He might be. I can't believe some of you guys got to watch this live. I'm so jealous.
Strings, you could do more.
Oh. She getting emotional? Is she like realizing just how much he loves Louis? Is that the realization that she's having? Oh yeah, no, he's singing at Louis. Oh my gosh. Damn. Wow.
You are listening to The Failures.
What?
Album 55, Side A.
How long is the show gonna be? Who's cheering? Oh, just the people. So that's the finale. Oh, God. Wait, what did it say? I saw something interview with Daniel Malloy. Also, they're cute too. Have you seen exclusive interview with the vampire Lestat, bestselling author? Oh, shit. Did Daniel publish something? Give him praise, Louis. Oh, come on.
You were on your
I
phone.
was seeing how the restaurant did the rest of the night.
Oh my god. Give him praise. Come on, Louis.
The show was great. You shouldn't do it. It's a bad idea.
Can I have a moment?
Of course she weasels her way in.
How did you two get on?
I'll tell you in the car.
Oh. So, how does Lemuel feel about him reconnecting with Lestat? I want to know. Oh God, what's she gonna say? Okay, Babiana, what?
You like Sophia?
He likes his phone.
I know she's, of course.
You left your scarf on my piano bench, marking your territory.
Stop by to say hello.
Ugh. Also, someone pointed out the necklace that, well, actually, I don't know if it's the same necklace that Lestat's currently wearing, but, the necklace that Gabriella left along with her hair. Also, wait, that's something else I was thinking about. Babiana is committed to the bob because if she cuts her hair, it's going to keep growing. So So she's just constantly cutting her hair into a bob every single day. That's crazy. But anyway, when she left her hair and like a necklace under the like boats when she first abandoned him, that someone mentioned that that was the necklace that Lestat gifted to Claudia on her birthday. Like it was, I think, the one where she was just like, "Oh, what am I gonna?" Like she was asking questions about her physical development, and they were kind of like, let's talk about that later. So I don't know if that's the same necklace he's wearing now, but I just remember that. Ew. This is so bad. I feel like she's gonna try to ruin his relationship with Louis by telling him
Armand's in town. Maybe I should
Show Alex some
avoid
affection.
an appeal.
You could use his mother.
Wait. What? So first of all, she said maybe I should avoid an appearance. I mean, she's trying to dip. I wonder why she was trying to avoid an appearance because of Armand, though. What's the beef with them? I know, like, they obviously don't like each other when Loustat was in Paris, but, like, feels like maybe there's something deeper there. But him saying show out some affection, he could use his mother. So does she turn Alex? Yikes. And then
Arturo, bring you to the hangar after.
that was him sort of saying, like, you are not a good mother. Like, you aren't, whatever. Is he gonna tell him?
I think we gotta cancel.
Huh?
To the hour.
What is he listening to?
What's this?
What?
How did you get that?
A link someone sent me.
A link.
Is that it? Who recorded them? Is that what Daniel posted? Did Daniel post this? Who recorded this? Oh my god.
This is on the internet?
Not a leaked sex tape. Oh my god, this is, oh. Okay, this is why I think was it episode 2 where he was like, what did he say? This is like all anyone thinks about or something like that. I forget, but he did have some indication that like this information came out, but like, oh, fucking no. This is so gross.
Obviously one of those fakes.
Hey, cinema geeks.
Daniel, why would you do this? Why would you do this, Daniel? Or is this part of some larger play from Armand to try to essentially coax Lestat into not doing the show?
1793, when Lestat and I formed the Théâtre des Vampires, we all knew her then
Oh
as
my god. Oh, Louis. Oh, god. How do you come back from this? Lestat, how do you come back from this? Oh, I don't know if you can. Oh my god.
Well, that's your answer then. That's obviously why Daniel was off. He was sitting on this
Jesus.
AI deep fake.
Was that your mom?
Oh god. The problem is, Louis and Lestat are just too powerful of a couple. And the forces of the universe recognize that. So anytime there's a moment basically close to reconnecting, it just sends Daniel Malloy in to just throw a grenade in the entirety of the relationship. Fuck, dude, this sucks. This is so bad. This is so bad. And then he tries to deny it still. Oh, God. I don't know if Louis can come back. Oh, God. I don't know if Louis can come back from this. Oh, God. This is like horrifying. Oh, my God. Turn it off.
That was Sophia.
The mother? My mother.
Oh, my God.
Let me put it this way. Are you hitting the same vagina?
No! Don't put it that way. Don't put it that way. Don't put it that way. I don't want to hear it that way. I don't want to hear it that way, Louis. Oh my God. The thing is, we as an audience have already become, like, obviously, as you can tell with my face, every scene they are together, we sort of still look on with horror. but in a way we've kind of gotten used to just the reality of it. Kind of experiencing someone else discover this for the first time in universe, it like feels like somehow worse than when we as the audience discovered this. Oh, oh my god. It's like I'm like cringing so hard I like can't even. Oh, okay. Oh my god.
You spent the first 9 months of your mortal life anatomically. Stop the.
Did he just puke? Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. This is bad.
You don't come inside the door you came out of. What on God, Savage Earth?
She was dying, Louis. I gave her
No,
the
it's
gift.
basic. It's fundamental.
No, it's a complicated, multifaceted set of circumstances.
No, there's no circumstance that leads to, oh yeah, I can see how that would happen. See me sing? Hey, meet my friend with ancestral benefits.
Gosh.
This is all Armand level deceit.
Do not compare me to him.
How is this any different? This is a century-long lie.
That is true.
You hung her portrait over our coffin.
Oh, that's
in
gross.
New Orleans.
That's gross.
We are unnatural beings. What argument you got from fucking your mother? It's sickness. Maybe the source of all your sickness. You paying a girl to pretend to be Claudia, you're paying a girl to pretend to be Madeline, and what do I say? Do I say that you're sick, Louis? Do I say sickness? No!
I spent a month and a half talking you back from unimaginable frenzy in the middle of my own fracturing. I offer you.
Is he okay? Oh my god. Oh god.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Honestly, I can understand if you've been holding this secret for hundreds of years and it finally comes out. But I do think he's... Okay. Whoa. Whoa. What a scene. Where to even begin? Louis' first reaction, completely normal, completely understandable. It's hard to tell someone like, okay, yes, all right. You caught me. I've been having sex with my mother that I told you was dead and continued until the very last, until there was undeniable proof in front of you. So I tried to maintain this life for as long as possible. So you know what? Yeah. Okay. You caught me. I'm having sex with my mom. But let me explain. Like, no person, mortal or immortal, would that be an easy, like, all right, let me hear you out. Like, so Louis' response, very natural, very normal. And his comment of like, you know, that you're sick and maybe this is the source of the sickness. He might have ate with that comment, because just thinking about everything in Lestat's life, everything just about who he is, his values, his biases, his fears, his everything, really a lot of it connects back to Gabriella. Maybe not necessarily honestly, a lot of it. A lot of it, if not all of it. So I think that's very, like, you know, sort of an astute observation by Louis, that like this probably is like the root of a lot of Lestat's issues. But even in his breakdown, I do think Lestat gave a good point of like, you also, again, I don't know if they're comparable, but also like, I don't judge the weird shit that you also got going on. I try to care for you. I try to kind of bring you back from the brink. I, you know, like he said, offer you a roof, all these things. So he's just like, at least give me the same courtesy. And I'm like, you know what? I think that's a fair request. I think it's a fair request. It's so crazy though. It's so crazy. Oh my God. I'm only halfway through the episode. Jeez Louise. God, they cram so much in these.
Ridiculous night.
So Sophia is your mom?
Gabriella was my mom. She was born in the wrong century. Bitter life.
Hold on. I'm starting to see connections between Gabriella and Akasha. A little bit. But anyway, I'll keep it going.
She was not a doting mother, but I could picture a larger life outside of Auvergne because of her.
The cousin just stuck his fingers in me. Also gave me $1.
Doy.
Oh my gosh.
Go.
What was that even an attempt? Okay, anyway.
She was dying.
Hours from it.
Okay, I hear that. So, never before?
Your mother called you the devil.
Never had sex with me.
And she blamed you for
Get
Paul's
what
death.
family's gonna cross the
Which you
wires
then
with.
blamed on me.
I let it go. I took it back.
Oh my gosh.
If we can find the way we do, I conduct the chaos.
I don't know. I guess people are naturally defensive. I'm just gonna let it ride.
Vamp or not.
I'm glad that Louis hearing him out though. Oh, that's what he was doing before. So that it's drinkable. Have they had each other's blood in some time?
Did you notice in the video that Daniel was in the daylight?
Oh, I didn't even notice that. Armand.
I left my phone in the car. Check to see if it's everywhere.
A week of ridicule, and then no one gives a shit. What's the matter? That was Lestat. Lestat is dead.
It's interesting that Lestat's having another, like, that Lestat is now having a Lestat is dead moment in a way that Louis did. Under very different circumstances, of course, but, like, you know, it's like this idea that, like, even after they turn, there has to be a moment, not has to, but there can sometimes be a moment of, like, an additional death of, like, the identity and, like, who they were previously.
Maybe.
Does it?
I don't know.
Does it?
My own zip code. I'm sorry.
We should cancel.
We should probably cancel.
Yeah, definitely cancel. But what do the other vampires think? That's literally me when I drink beer. Or what?
I hope you don't mind. I steam me a cup of tea while you.
Who is this woman?
Yourself at home.
A witch? What is she?
At home.
The witch Merrick.
How do?
She must be from the other show.
Ernestine sends her regards. You wouldn't know their money came from flesh.
Young, dumb, and mortal.
Called her Satan's favorite whore. Ought to be running to Nolan proper.
That would have been my brother, Paul.
Yeah, definitely Paul.
Yeah, great mama.
So interesting that, cause I assume that there's like a naturally antagonistic relationship between witches and vampires, but I'm curious.
Those snatched out of life. A burned girl, a motherless monster, called up by her killers.
I didn't kill her.
Oh, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to speak to Claudia to get some closure. But is she, like, accessible? Like, does her spirit, soul still exist? I mean, we'll see.
You implied it.
Personal items.
She's like, I don't give a fuck about y'all's personal spats. Just let me do what I gotta do. Oh, personal items of Claudia's. He kept a good amount. Yeah, the diary, the dress.
Wrote in that. Madeline.
Like this dress?
Loved Claudia.
I can call with these objects.
Wow, oh my gosh, this is crazy. What is this? What is she gonna say to them? What would she want to say to them? I feel like I'm not prepared for this, actually. What would Claudia say? Especially knowing that they're kind of chummy now.
I am Merrick Mayfair. On my dead mother, bring her to me. You find the one named Claudia and bring her out.
Oh my
Shove her
God.
out. The fuck you yanking on me, you dumb bitch?
Oh!
She's here wild one.
Was that her?
She did not like her.
Claudia, damn.
Going up, going down.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Gonna have to add to the envelope. Find me a high-presenting dentist.
Yeah, bring her back.
Sorry, I just remembered a clip from like one of the teaser trailers of a woman with like scary face and like no teeth. This must be her. Or this must be the scene.
I wanted to say the goodbye I didn't get to say and tell you. I hope you found a bit of quiet.
You back with him?
Oh God, I was gonna say this is bad. He should have done the solo. He should have done the solo. I know Lestat also has some closure he wants as well, but like, oh, Claudia's not gonna like this. Oh, this is rough.
Sorry, Claudia.
Huh. Is she gonna... Oh my god. Oh, the ankles. Fuck. Shit. So he actually sees her.
Madeline made this. Said I looked splendid in it.
Oh my god.
You hung it on the wall. Dress I burned.
Meant to honor you.
Yeah, that's what I want to be. Car fuel for your self-pity. Listen to your sad sorries. I'm dead. Dead!
I know. I heard you calling me.
I didn't call you. You dumb bitch. I'd have tripped Armand on the stairs if I wanted you with me. Here's some truth.
Oh no.
You're sad, boy.
Oh gosh.
You weren't even my favorite. Liked him better.
What?
That's my maker. I even thought about poisoning you instead of him.
What?
Till I could ditch your ass for something more worthy of me. Who the fuck are you? Don't even know you.
Yeah? What about the thing you should be thanking me for?
Which is what? What?
Oh! Yeah, he thinks it meant something to hunt Bruce down.
Oh
Read my
god.
little girl diary pages 7 decades late.
Oh.
Using me as an excuse for their bullshit, all cry face. Reading my diary like it fucking happened to you.
Get this into your nappy little head. I hate you more than Bruce that stuck it in me. More than the pack of vamps that seduced and burned me. Burn the diaries! Burn this dress! Stop saying my name!
I know knowing is how good I humiliated you in New Orleans. How I ginned up the train for the slave here.
Oh my... This is...
Stop said he'd do worse than rape me, Daddy Lou.
Was she lied?
The
To
train,
Louis?
Antoinette, Tom Anderson, slit throat. I'd have done the same thing if it were me. And sat on my hands watching you char up the thunderous applause. Only I wouldn't have saved his ass and waited for a hug in the hurricane. 'Cause I don't see her here. And I can't find her there. The one good thing in my bleak, black life. Why is she not here with me? Batman! Batman!
Close the gate. Papa Legba, Virgin Mary, Angel Michael, Angel Gabriel.
I think that might have been one of the, like, hardest scenes to watch, but also, like, also process. God. Whoa. Oh my god, there was so much in that. There was so much in that scene. Holy shit. You know what's interesting? Because obviously it's no secret that I am a huge fan of seasons 1 and 2 of Interview with the Vampire. I think a critique that I did hear levied against, I guess especially season 2, was that the story was essentially like it kind of follows the trope of a female character dying in order to further the story of like some other male character, right? Like that's one of the prevailing, or that's at least one negative piece of commentary, I guess, I heard about season 2. And I don't know to what extent this scene played out similarly within the books. I don't even know if the scene's in it. I don't know, right? I have no frame of reference there. But if not, I guess especially if not, I think this feels a little bit like acknowledgement of that in a way that was just so pointed and so unrestrained. And yeah, like it just was so intensely like what's the word, like not even just acknowledging, but like I don't even know the word to use here. It was really just like addressing the point so intensely, because essentially Claudia, I don't know, maybe I should say this for the end, but like in a lot of ways Claudia is just like, this isn't even about me. This whole like Louis moping around and holding up Claudia as like, oh, you know, I need to revere her and this, that, and the other, and like, oh, we just had such a deep connection, and you know, blah blah blah. And she's just like, for her to come back and completely just shatter the image that Louis created. I don't know if it's he created this himself, because again, that's what we know about Louis. He'll sometimes, without even trying, just completely rewrite things in his mind, even without Armand, but like reconfigure events in his mind to satisfy his own, to like save his own self-image for himself. You know what I mean? And it's like the guilt is what leads him to like idealizing things that maybe weren't very ideal at the moment or at the time. So again, we're back in the stage where we're like, it's like previously we're focused on like what are the aspects of how Louis told the story about his relationship with Lestat, like how much of that is true versus not. But now it's also like how much of Louis' depiction of his relationship with Claudia is even real, right? And it's like her description of like essentially like Louis not even being her favorite and like him being the person that she hates the most. I'm like, I wonder like how much of that was actually felt when she was alive versus developed after her death. You know what I mean? Is it in hindsight? Or was this in real time? She was like, I hate this motherfucker. But part of it is like, especially if she did lie about the whole scene on the train and everything, just to like push Louis to help her kill Lestat so that they can escape and then she could ditch him as soon as she can. Like, so it's essentially, it wasn't a Claudia and Louis v. Lestat. It was a Claudia versus both of them. She wanted to escape from both of them. Yeah, and I'm just even thinking back to like, I've made I don't know if this came from a YouTube comment or not, but like, it was the one where I was talking about, maybe it was episode 2 or episode 3, where I was talking about emotional incest. And someone in the comments referenced the argument in San Francisco between Louis and Armand. And, you know, the Claudia was my daughter, was my sister, was my throw pillow. And they were saying Louis and Claudia had some form of like emotional incest in a way, right? Like them, you know, speaking, having their secret chats with one another telepathically and like all these things. It's viewing it more of like, damn, so is it that Louis really, how do I put this? I'm trying to like find the words to even describe this, but it's like in some ways did he sort of like objectify Claudia in that she's like a feature of his I mean, because he's actually said it in the last episode when Loustat was like, someone tried to kill me, you didn't even check in. And Louis like, I know, I'm selfish, I'm self-obsessed, like you should know that by now. And I'm like, there are, of course, a lot of ways in which that can manifest, but I'm like, I guess did Claudia also clock that about him as well? At least in death, for sure, where she's just like, you don't actually give a shit about me. It's just more about you care about how you feel about your choices and how those choices led to my death and what that says about you, less what that means for me in my life and my existence, you know? But I don't know if I'm describing this in a way that makes sense. But yeah, that's essentially what I'm getting. But like, oh my gosh. Never in my life would I think that I would hear Claudia say that she liked Lestat better than Louis because at least he knows who he is. I mean, that is true to an extent, right? Like there is something about Louis that's still very fundamentally like, at least when she was still alive. Maybe things have changed now and things have settled. But there was a sense of like lostness. Is that a word? I don't know. Lostness about Louis, where it's like he was just so preoccupied with understanding himself and like forging a firm identity of himself. And I could see how that could be frustrating to someone like Claudia. Like now I'm like thinking about those scenes when she was like, you know, when they're in Paris in the good old days, like before shit went left, when she was like, who are you without me? Or something like that. I'll put in the clip while I'm editing.
Who are you, Louis?
I'm your brother.
Who are you outside of me?
But like kind of subtly proclaiming that like you still don't have an identity, and it was connected to your family when you're immortal. Well, she's not explicitly saying that, so I'm filling in the gaps, but it's like connected to his family and his duty to his family when he was mortal. And then it was connected to Lestat when he became a vampire. And then it was connected to Claudia after they made her. But also wasn't. It like still was connected to Lestat even when Claudia was made. And then after she left, or sorry, after they killed Lestat, then it's like Louis lobbed onto her, followed her around Eastern Europe trying to dig up old ancient vampires. Like, so it's like I think she witnessed that and realized that she hated that this man like refused to do the work to like really forge his own identity and his own sense of self. I mean, he tried a little bit with like, oh, getting into photography and like getting into art and like trying to do all of these things, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna need to rewatch that scene because that was a lot. That was a lot. I don't even know how Louis recovers from this. Because again, it's like further shattering the story he tells himself about himself. You know? And yeah, and like, in a way, it's like this whole thing was incredibly selfish because in Louis's mind, he's like, oh, I'm going to wake up Claudia and she's going to be so happy to see me because he views himself as innocent in like her death. And that's what he said at the beginning of the call. He was like, or the beginning of the call. I don't know what you call this. The beginning of the session where he was like, oh no, I'm not the one who got her killed. And so I was like, oh, so you're saying I am. And he's like, no, that's not what I was saying. So Louis was just kind of like, oh, I'm in a better position. And even with that, she's just like, she hates him the most. There was also some manipulation. There's so much in that scene. Oh my God. I think I have to rewatch it. I just, but anyway, the scene that was the most tragic to me was her calling for Madeline. So, and in a way, it's like she's also verifying that there is like a vampiric afterlife almost, which is like kind of, doesn't sound great. It sounds awful, honestly. And so it sucks. It's like, damn, that's what awaits you? So it's either this or that? Ugh. I can't. Oh my God. Okay, anyway, sorry. I feel like I'm just like rambling on, but like, I'm going to need to rewatch that scene. Louis was devastated. And then Lestat has a show after this. How is anyone going to be able to focus on anything? Oh my God. Oh my God. This is crazy. What are they going to say? I will say though, I might need to rewatch it because I think I was just in shock. So maybe I didn't pull everything in. But I don't know. It did feel a bit lopsided. I mean, I guess Claudia did spend more time with Louis than she did with Lestat, and maybe it's the time she spent with him after they killed Lestat that like a lot of this animosity developed. I don't know. If for some reason it kind of felt like Lestat was left off the hook for a sec, like a bit. For her to say that he's her favorite of the two of them feels crazy because she literally murdered Lestat, but she said she was considering murdering Louis. Oh God. Okay, sorry. There's actually more. The whole thing about like her saying that he's like a slave. I don't know. I don't know. There was something about that scene that did feel a little off to me. I don't know. I'm going to have to process that a little bit more. This is a mistake. They should not have done this.
Yeah.
But she has every right to be angry.
The door on that.
Yeah.
She spared us the ambiguity. What about the thing you should thank me for?
Yeah. I didn't know that was in me. Got some work to do on myself.
Yeah, that was a bit crazy. That was a bit crazy, Louis. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta keep going.
What did one do?
Went to bed, got up, punched the wall.
Sat on benches.
Shared troubles.
Are they gonna do it? Wow. Oh my god. Wow. I did not think we would get stuff like this in this season.
No Madeline.
No
rest.
I guess we just carry that.
No rest. Honestly, wait. I think I'm connecting the dots here. It's all connecting. Akasha, Claudia. Akasha, Gabriella. I'm observing. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. But you know what's fascinating? I saw, guys. Whatever. Y'all know who I am at this point. I like to talk. I'm sorry. But when they said no rest, I couldn't help but think about Armand and him putting these various humans, or attempting to put these various humans to rest. And I wonder, like, what part of him may actually understand that, like, and probably the reason why he's refused to turn anyone until Daniel Malloy was because he understood that neither in this immortal life or their deaths do they have the opportunity for their souls to actually rest. And so he's like, rest, like, die as immortal so that you can experience eternal rest of, like, your spirit, as opposed to whatever the fuck they have to deal with for the rest of eternity. Whoa. There's so much. I feel like they're passing by this a little too easily. She seems like she's, like, in agony. Whatever. Anyway, I just gotta continue.
Did you think you were gonna get away with it? The Sophia, Gabriella thing?
Can we just go back to this? I don't know how you... Okay.
I don't know. I hung her portrait in our room in New Orleans. Excellent.
That's crazy.
The focus, by the way.
Thank you.
Clearly, somewhere in the self-destructive scaffolding I house my heart in, I wanted it known. Where I'm a mystery to myself is why I wanted it now. The night before I go on stage. The hour before the witch arrives.
Well, it wasn't really your choice to expose it.
Actively, manically pursue failure.
Maybe it's just the vampire's burden. The songs are about me.
Oh my god. Of course.
You opened a restaurant 3 blocks from my house because...
Yeah. If it was just the two of us again.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Who else is gonna have us? Nevada, Utah, the desert. Couple folding chairs. They got birds in the desert?
Birds everywhere.
Could be nice.
I wish I could enjoy this moment. I'm sorry, I can't stop thinking about Claudia. I can't stop thinking about Claudia. If this moment was like before that scene, I would be like losing my shit. But like, I just feel so... I don't know, I feel like I can't move on from that scene. Look at these press-ons. Sorry. It sucks because it's not gonna last. It can never last. Thrift
store Dracula peeping.
What do you call it? There's like a phrase where it's like a couple that's like, they're doomed. Like no matter what, they're doomed. Ew.
Alex.
What's up with him, dude? Oh, Armand. Oh! Oh my god. What? What?
Listen to tracks from the Vampire List.
What did I say? I literally said anytime they're having a moment, it's always Daniel to come to ruin it. Oh my god. I don't know if I've ever seen a show where the episodes are so emotionally exhausting that I'm kind of like, I don't know if I can go on. This is an interesting episode, but I don't know how I feel. Okay, let me start from the beginning. I feel like I always end up missing things. Okay, yeah, like we see Lestat, basically Louis, kind of playing house a little bit. Alex was acting strange from jump, so Armand has gotten his head for sure. There's this show that they're supposed to be putting on for the 50,000 vampires. The way that I was so happy to see Louis and Lestat together at the beginning of this episode, and then just the way that I felt at the end, night and day. Yeah, things were chill, things were good, happy. And then, yeah, you could just tell in Daniel's eye. That's the thing. Daniel was already sort of dangerous when he was a human. Vamp Dan is like next level. It's like you don't need to cross that band because, we saw the consequences of that. Damn. But yeah, you can see throughout this whole dinner, he just looked so, I don't know if it's spiteful. There was like something in his eye where you could tell that he was like really not feeling them. But it's like, of course, he had the secret or whatever of like what he was going to drop, but it's just like, he just felt so, I don't want to say sinister, but it's like, yeah. Louis called it out, but like, then the whole conversation he had with Louis about like, so when you were with Armand and told me the story, like you knew all of these things about, like, basically it was like, I think it was simultaneously Armand coming to him, offering up all this information, plus Lestat fucking with him in his documentary when he was projecting as if he was telling his story, but not doing it so it could be captured by the camera, pissing Daniel off. And then and just pissing him off the whole time that they've been interacting, honestly. And I think 3, him getting that confirmation that Louis and Armand were kind of playing him a bit. I guess maybe Louis more especially because Armand got exposed. And he was just like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, you got me, but I was doing it for your benefit, Louis. Whereas like Louis was doing it in a way that was like self-serving. Like he was like, let me get what I want out of this and manipulate where I can. So I can understand Daniel, like that feeling of betrayal, plus already his like deep, profound loneliness, plus him just being annoyed with Lestat as a person and as a subject, and then just being ambushed by Armand in that way. I could see him being like, yeah, fuck it, let's fuck these dudes up. So I don't really blame him. The whole thing with the Gabriella reveal is crazy. Wow, this whole episode was basically Lestat and Louis hanging out. Oh yeah, and then them seeing him perform, Louis meeting Sophia, Louis actually listening to the music, realizing so much of it is about him, and realizing that like, man, this man really loves me for real. Oh gosh. What does Lemuel think about all of this? What's going on? Babiana doing her Babiana things. What is planned for this show? Because there's a moment where it seems like she was like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be there. She also was convincing Louis not to be there. What's in store? What is in store? And where's Akasha in all this? There's just still so much. Oh my god, I can't believe Daniel just released this. Jesus. What? It's like, this episode was so perfect for me and the things that I love, because I do, unfortunately, love Louis and Lestat. They're dynamic. I know they're both fucked up in their own ways, but it's just like seeing them together, I can see how this could work forever. And so it's just like, I was really getting fed my Loustat, like, everything that I want. And then this scene happens. And it kind of fucks me up. Like, it really fucks me up. Oh! Sorry, I just am remembering what Louis said about like, well, shouldn't you be thanking me about killing Bruce? She's just like, do you think I give a... Louis! You're so messed up. All y'all are so messed up. Okay. I really don't want to rewatch the scene because it's so painful. Oh my God. I don't think I can rewatch it on camera, guys. I will have to rewatch it on my own. This is really painful. To sort of see the reality of Claudia's experience. Like finally, and then I guess this is like also, because it was like weird, right? It's like some of Claudia's, I'm trying to remember, when was the last point where Daniel was reading Claudia's diaries? It was definitely in Paris, but I don't know at what point. At some point, Louis and Armand did take over for telling Claudia's story. And that is something that I feel like I didn't really put a lot of stock in until now, where it's just like in life, she was never able to just really have control of her life, not able to have freedom, and then not able to have a life, period, right? Her life was taken from her. Not able to have love beyond, like, you know, the short amount of time that she knew that she was with Madeline. And it's just like, again, it's sort of going back to like Akasha's statements of like, what was it? It was like, why must her tongue be cut out? Why must, there was another quote that I feel like fit, but like, yeah, it's like a similar thing where it's like, it's just like these men using these women to just forward their own lives in a way. I don't know. Maybe I should just rewatch the scene. I'm just scared. This was so intense. I was just not expecting this. And the fact that she's still in the state that she was before she died, with her Achilles being cut. Oh my God. Just like even the way she looked here. Oh my God. I'm not screen recording, but yeah, car fuel for your self-pity. She's just like, all of this is just to assuage your guilt. You don't actually care about me. And that's what she said. She always was like, you always are choosing another one over me. Like, she's basically like, I'm not even really like a real person to you, really. Like, I'm just like a side character in your life. Listen to your sad sorrows. And like, that's the thing, to be like, oh yeah, you're dead, and yeah, you know, there were some times where I thought about killing myself too. And it's like, shut up. Like, I understand how Claudia feels in this. Like, just like wallowing in self-pity, but it's like also not even real. Like, it's not even authentic. What's interesting though, while she's talking to him, how many times she goes and she's like looking at Lestat standing in front of him. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So she's saying that, like, basically the only reason she didn't kill Louis was because she was like, actually, I could use him in, like, my future endeavors. Lestat would probably ditch her, but, like, Louis would, yeah, like she said, trail around him like a dog. Wait. Oh, she said something more worthy of me. So she felt like Louis wasn't even worthy of her because her whole thing of like, I don't even know you. I didn't even know you. Or I don't even know you. Yeah, that was crazy. What about the thing you should be thanking me for? Louis, are you outside your fucking mind, dude? Why would you ever say this? Why would you ever say that? Oh my God. And he's just like, I killed him for you. No, you did it for yourself. You did it for yourself. This means nothing to Claudia. Like, him being alive or dead, this is crazy. Why would you say that? 7 decades late. This is hard to watch. Jesus Christ. This is crazy. Like, her saying, like, she hates him more than her dad, hates him more than Bruce, hates him more than the Paris Coven. Like, I mean, part of me can understand the hate. There's something about like this sense of what did it remind me of? It's like, I don't know. I guess feeling like this person's lingering feelings. Sorry. I feel like I'm like kind of at a loss for how to like describe this, but it's like, I think on the first watch I was like, how could she say these things? How can she actually believe that? But hearing it a second time and really understanding it, there's something about, like, I'm sure when she died, like, the more that I think about this, I'm like, okay, I'm sure when she died, she didn't feel this way about Louis, but it's probably the like ongoing like self-flagellation. This like, I don't know, like maybe it's like she feels like there's like a performativeness to his grief for her, that she's like, this shit's not even real. Like this is like, I don't know, that I can see that being what's like setting her off and making her like kind of stewing over all this time, especially considering like at the end of the day, he's still alive and he's still, you know, kicking. And she's really the only one who had to really suffer. Like at least like when Nikki died, not to compare, but it's like when Nikki died, Lestat was so distraught that he literally buried himself in his grave and was like, I'm fine just dying. And stayed there for 100 years, willingly. Whereas Louis, yeah, he killed the Paris cousin, but then he like basically gets in a relationship with Armand and stays with Armand for several decades. And I understand that like he didn't know that Armand essentially orchestrated the entire thing. You know, he knows that he was at least involved and at least conspired with them to like kidnap them. And if anything, the only reason why he dumped Armand was not because he realized that like, oh, you contributed to like Claudia's death. He actually was like, oh no, it's because I thought you saved my life. And that's why I was kind of willing to forgive you. But actually, I realized that you didn't even save me. So then what am I doing with you for real? And of course, you know, the other things like memory manipulation and stuff like that. But it's like the more you think about it, the more you're like, did Louis really ever actually love Claudia like that? For real? Like genuinely? And I know, I mean, I'm not saying that like, oh, because he didn't throw himself off of a building or whatever, it means he didn't do something equivalent to like Lestat. That doesn't mean he actually truly loved her. That's not what I'm saying, that it had to be something like that. But it is questionable. And again, it's like, do I think Louis loved Claudia? Yes. Do I think Louis viewed Claudia with the same level of like humanity that he did some others? I don't know if I can say I think he did. And there's some things, performative things that he did, hanging up her dress, keeping her diaries, or hunting down her diaries and keeping them. But it's just like, is that really for her? I don't think so. Wow. This is making me think a lot about Louis. And I think, honestly, what makes me feel like a bit... Oh, wait. Oh, no, she's still here. Gosh, she was scary looking. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry. I just wanted to get to continue, like, the part after where she was speaking to Lestat directly as well. There's a lot to think about here. I don't know. I feel like I'm like, wow. There's so much. Anyway, I've talked on so long. Oh, my God. This editing, guys... I've only posted episode 2 of this show, and I'm on episode 6. Because I'm talking for so much, editing is actual hell. Like, I really don't have that much time to edit, but it's actual hell because I'm staring down the barrel of 2-hour plus recordings. I need to relax. Anyway, this scene was just crazy. This scene was so affecting. It like kind of was perspective altering. And then I just feel like the scene after just felt like they moved on too quickly. I don't know. Something felt wrong about them getting back to like almost immediately. And again, we don't know how much time has passed, but like almost immediately getting like giggly, like, so what if we get back together? Like, something about that, in some ways, kind of like validated everything that Claudia said. I don't know. I think they got decapitated. Well, good thing they told us earlier in the season that you could live as a vampire after getting decapitated for some time. I don't know how they're gonna not die, but yeah, maybe if they reattach, girl, I don't know. But anyway, what an insane episode. I feel like I spoke so much. I'm sorry for everyone who's watching the uncut. Y'all, put that shit on 2x speed. I'm gonna be honest. It's a lot. This is a lot. It's a lot. But I don't know. There was so much to talk about here. Goodness gracious. But anywho, let me stop this so I can quickly get it uploaded and then post it for you guys. But this also made me feel weird. I feel weird. I don't know. I feel weird after this one. Curious how everyone else felt. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to continue on my The Vampire Lestat journey, feel free to subscribe. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.